Hello, I am Emily, the crazy flippin' mom, and it is a chill day around here, so I thought I'd talk to you about Facebook Marketplace, what to expect if you want to sell on Facebook. My favorite platform this summer. Fast cash. Nobody's taking 20%. I expect 2020 to be booming on Facebook. I probably will do more shipping through PayPal on Facebook Marketplace as well. Anyways, let's get started. Here's what to expect. You're going to expect so many questions on Facebook, just like any platform, so many questions that don't follow through to anything. People can push a button that says, is this available? I get that question 20 to 25, 30 times a day, and it doesn't lead to anything. But you know what? I don't complain about it. I'm still in the comfort of my own home. I didn't leave. I didn't meet up anywhere. People just ask the question and move on, and that's basically it. So if you're irritated easily, just take a breath. It's not a big deal, but people will ask you that question a lot. Okay, here's another little irritating thing that can happen on the app is people can call you through the app. I never answer their calls, and I've been putting in my listing, please do not call me. Please do not give me your number, because people always give me their number. Now, sometimes I'm meeting people who are traveling and or older people. And in that case, I do take their number and call them because they're traveling and they're not familiar with my area. I try to be nice and accommodating. But I am not a phone person anyways. I don't give out my number. Please don't call me on the app. And that's just something that can happen, so prepare for it. It's a little weird if you're not expecting it to get a call through the app. Okay, so that's two things. The third thing is a lot of questions, and here's what I realized is in my area, there's a lot of people who don't speak English. So the first couple times this happened, I was just put out, and then I realized they're not being rude. They just don't really understand the listing because it's in English. So I have to sometimes take a little break and come back to the listing. And I even met somebody this week who, even when I met them, they didn't speak any English. So sometimes that's a barrier on the app. Now, they do have a translation function, but this week the translation function didn't translate it correctly. So sometimes you'll get a lot of questions, some confusion, and maybe it's just because they don't understand because they don't speak the same language as you. I have found a lot of older people on Facebook Marketplaces too, and the app is confusing to them. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. So that's just a couple things that can happen on the app. Nothing really crazy. I've never had anything that I felt uncomfortable happen on the app. I like Facebook because you can look at somebody's profile, see who you're meeting. You can see their history. They don't let new users use Marketplace. So somebody cannot just open a Facebook and jump on Marketplace. They have to have a history on Facebook. So that's also encouraging, but if you are leery, you can also meet at your local police department. Like I've said in the last video, I talked about how much I've made on Marketplace, so go check it out on my channel. And here is my last tip, how to never get stood up on Marketplace. 30 minutes before each meetup, I message the buyer, and I even tell them, I'm gonna message you 30 minutes before, and I say, are we meeting? And if they don't answer me, do not show up. And I actually make sure they know this. So if they don't message me, they're not coming, and the whole spiel. But I've only been stood up once, and it's the only time that I did not follow through with this action. But other than that, I've never been stood up on Marketplace. Expect sometimes to be waiting on people because sometimes I run late, sometimes they run late. It's just life. People run late, and that's what happens on Marketplace. But nobody's taking 20%. It's fast cash, and that cash adds up quickly. I hope this was helpful.